hope you can't really hear the like wind noise or outside noises because I'm filming from my window, and my windowsill is too small to film with the window closed, and it's like a cool breezy day today anyway, so it doesn't matter. But for like it's not gonna get too hot in my room or anything, but yeah, it's just how it is. So yeah, I hope the lighting is better. So I just saw my recent like I looked at my video that I filmed before this, which was the new fall Bath & Body Works releases and stuff. Oh my gosh, the lighting in that video is so interesting because it kept getting like dark and then light and then dark and light, and like the backlighting was weird, so I can tell this lighting is much better. So but yeah, anyways, today I have a video on how to start and maintain a successful project Use It Up, whether that's with Bodycare, candles, fine fragrance mist, or perfumes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get started. So the first part of this video is going to be how to pick out and the best ways to pick out the products to use for the project Use It Up. The second part is going to be how to use those products up specifically. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first, if I look over here, it's because my computer's over here and I typed up a document the steps just so I don't forget anything. So the first thing you need to do is to gather all the products for your product Use It Up. I know this can seem complicated, but I have put down 6 like criterion, I don't know, that you can look through or decide which one's best for you to use based on those. So the first thing is to gather items that are partially used that you don't necessarily want to keep. Like sometimes I will partially use a fine fragrance mist in a project Use It Up just because I want to keep the other half for a different year, but I want to get some progress with the product. So that is something you could do if you already have a product that's partially used and you don't want to keep it for any specific reason. That's a good item to put in a project Use It Up. And again, my project Use It Ups are usually in my Bath & Body Works Body Care and stuff. You can always do like candles and perfumes and stuff like that as well. So okay, next, another item that you could put in your product Use It Up, or items, are items that you don't love. So things that you got and you liked and you're like, nah, but you just don't love them, or products that you were going to return but you never did. Not because you hate them, just because you just don't enjoy them as much as you used to, or the scents changed or your nose changed, but you can still, it's not like disgusting to you, you just don't love it as much. Products like those are good to put in a product Use It Up so you can reevaluate as well as get through some products. Another thing you can do is put in items that you have never used before. Like usually every year new scents come out and I wait till the next year's project Use It Up to use those, and I never use them until that time, and then I get to have like a whole new experience of using them, which is very nice. But I also know a lot of us with larger collections of just like fragrance stuff in general just end up having things that we never touch. So items like that. Also items that you have backups of. If you have a scent that you particularly love but you bought 3 backups, it would be a good idea to use like one of those just so they don't go bad within the time frame that you'd be able to use them up. Another thing is things that are seasonally appropriate, like say you have 3 different collections, or you have 3 summer collections from different years of products. It'd be a good idea to put in a few products from a summer collection in during the summer project Use It Up so you can get through those things and not like forget about them and just not use them in general. And last but not least, things that are close to being expired. So anything that is going to expire within the next month, next 6 months, if you want to get things done before they go bad, you should definitely put those in a project Use It Up just so you can use those products without having to throw them away and reduce waste that way. Okay, the next category, and I'm reading this verbatim off of my computer because I wrote this, it says, you should think about how much of a product you use in a month if you used it every day, once a day, and only that product. So say I have this US lotion, which I love, the coconut water lotion. So if I'm thinking about how much of this I could use if I use this every day, once a day, and I only ever used this as my lotion. So if you use this once a day every day, I could use up this entire bottle in a month. And yeah, so you think about that. Say if you use 1 fragrance mist every day, like once in the morning, and that's the only fragrance mist you used an entire month, could you use up a whole fragrance mist? Could you use up 2 fragrance mists if you finish one up and then did another one? Just think about how many products you could do that if you focus on one thing consistently, use it up, and then open something else. That's the idea. Now, if that is if that amount of product, like if I say I can use up one lotion, if I say I can use one lotion at a time, if I only use it and just once a day without setting it in a product use up and just using it every day and only this product, if it is just 1 or 2 items that you could use for a month, then you should triple that amount of products if it's less than 2 products per category. So say I can only use up 1 lotion a month without putting in a product used up, then I would triple that to 3 products. I don't know, sorry if you can hear the car driving by. It has a squeaky problem. A serious squeaky problem. Okay, anyways, so I would triple this to 3, and I would put 3 lotions in my product use it up because I'll be able to use them up in a few different ways, which I'll talk about later. So say I'm only able to use up 2 fragrance mists per month if I just focus on one consistently for 2 weeks and another consistently for 2 weeks, and they're both gone. Then I would put 6 fine fragrance mists in my project use it up. Yeah, now if you can use up more than 2 products in each category per month, only double it so it's not too much. So yeah, can say I can use 3 of these a month. I'll just put in 6 lotions. I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of lotions, but you know what I'm saying. More applies to fragrance mists, I guess. Yeah, so that's my little rule there. So that's that. Okay, next, number 3. So basically what you need to do with your product use it up products after you figured out how much you use, and then you doubled or tripled it accordingly for your product use it up, you're going to set aside these products in certain categories. So over here on my side right here, I have this little shelf that has my lotions, my Victoria's Secret mist, and then obviously my other mists are over there. So basically, if you see my shelf over there, I have all of my project use up fragrance mists all the way on the top. So I put them away from everywhere else so that I don't forget they're there. Like if you keep them in your collection, you're never going to remember that they're there. You're just going to forget. You're going to forget which ones you put in. You're going to forget to use them. So make sure they're separated from your other products in a way that's going to be easy to access for you to use them. And then, yeah, you got to make sure they're in front of other products, like the first things you see, or in an area that is more easily accessible, so you use them before you use other stuff, so you can actually use the products up. Okay, and then number 4, you need to write your intentions for your product use it up down somehow. So you could write them, type it up in a spreadsheet, you could write a checklist or just a regular like list or a note with all the things, and then also make sure to write down how much of each product you want to use up. So I write, sorry if you hear the dog, anyways, of course I start filming and then everybody's dogs go crazy and people are driving by, all kinds of stuff. Anyways, so yeah, if I want to use up, we'll say I want to use up half of my Petal Gloss mist, but I want to use up all of my Soft and Dreamy mist, I'll write VS soft or pink Soft and Dreamy full and pink Petal Gloss half, so that I know how much of the product I want to use up, so that I have trackable amounts in there so I don't forget to do. So like if I put my lotion in, I'd be like, I want to use up this entire lotion, so I do EOS Coconut Waters lotion full. Okay, so that is everything about how to visualize, pick out products, and like start the project used up by putting it down on paper, having the products in front of you, and knowing how much you should choose. Now, this is a pretty intense project use it up, I do say. My project use ups, I use a lot of fragrance mists, specifically because that's really all I have left in my actual Bath & Body Works collection. So that's usually what I do, but I feel like the amount of products I could use up just organically versus actually focusing on them, it's a lot more. And obviously I usually have 7 to 8 fragrance mists in each, there's a fruit fly over there. Okay, anyways, in each project. But now we're moving on to how to actually, you know what, I'm trying to kill this fruit, there we go, okay, I got it. Okay, kill the fruit fly. How to actually use the products up. So again, look at my computer over here. I feel like my hair looks weird today, but whatever. Okay, so the first thing is to spray each part of your clothes or your body. I only spray my clothes because my skin is sensitive and I can't use actual fragrance mist or perfume on my skin without getting like eczema. I just have very eczema prone skin, so I only spray my clothes, but if you spray on your skin, this applies as well. So about 10 times. So you have 2 arms, obviously, spray 10 sprays on your arms or sleeves, 10 sprays on this one, and then same thing with legs, 10 for the right leg, 10 for the left leg, or pants or whatever. And then spray 10 times on your chest, 10 times on your back, or spray over your head and then walk backwards, stuff like that. And that way, how much would that be? 40, 60? you'll be getting 60 sprays of product. So you'd probably use that product up pretty fast if you're using 60 sprays of product every time you're applying it. Secondly, bring your product with you if you can and reapply it every 4 to 5 to 6 hours, depending on how long you can actually smell the fragrance. If you're working at home, obviously you could get up every few hours and like spray some on and just do lesser amounts, but if you can, bring it to work or wherever you're going and reapply in the bathroom or whatever. Most people, in like, if you're spraying in the bathroom, they're not gonna care. I mean, like, you're gonna smell good, the bathroom's gonna smell nice after that, like, nobody cares. So yeah. Okay, and then number 3, you can spray your clothes before you fold them. I personally do this. It helps when I'm really busy and I just want to be fragranced, but I forget to put on perfume, or I have to run out the door because I'm gonna be late because something happened, or you never know. So I do spray my clothes before I fold them. I just spray them down, let them dry for like a minute, and then I do it. And it hasn't ruined my clothes at all. Some of my clothes I've been spraying with fragrance mist for years, and they haven't like deteriorated any differently than ones I specifically don't. So yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. Obviously, if your clothes are very expensive, probably don't do that. But if you're wearing like, I don't know, $20 to $50 clothing, it's like, yeah, I'm saying $20 to $50, like $15 to $50. I don't know. My clothing doesn't usually cost that much. I like to shop on sale, but I would say like don't spray a bunch of fragrance mist on like $100 worth of clothing, hundreds of dollars of clothing pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like clothing pieces that cost hundreds of dollars, because I feel like you just don't want to take the chance at all. Even though I haven't seen anything negatively impact the like longevity of how my clothes look nice, but I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt. That's definitely one to choose for yourself, whether you want to do that or not. And then number 4, you can spray your blankets and curtains. When I'm like putting bedding on, I spray down my like sheet and then my blanket, and then I spray my curtains sometimes. Always nice to have a nice fragrance room, especially if you don't like burn candles too often. That's nice. It just helps with room fragrancing. You can also use the fragrance mist as room or bathroom sprays. Bathroom sprays work great, especially with like a fresh scent. It works pretty well as a bathroom spray as well as room sprays, so your room can smell like you. Every day you choose a different scent, just do a different room spray. Also, so that was all the fragrance mist tips. Now we're moving on to lotion tips, or lotion, body cream, any moisturizing product. Okay, so you can apply lotion morning and night. I know a lot of people do this already, but I didn't used to apply lotion morning and night, and now I do if I have time. I usually have more time at night than I do like during the morning, but I make sure to apply lotion usually once a day at least. But ideally, if I were still using up my lotions, because I don't have any Bath & Body Works lotions left, so it's not really do my lotion project use it ups, because I don't really intend on doing that, since I don't have that many lotions left. So I do more of just a once a day thing. But if you're actually trying to focus on using up lotions or body butters or body oils, apply morning and night. And if you work from home, you can even apply during the day if it's not for moisturizing. Like two times a day is good. You could even do 3 times a day if you're crazy like me a few years ago, and I did that when I was working at home. So yeah, anyways, that's that tip. Let's see, I'm just looking. Okay. Also, you can use your lotion as an in-shower moisturizer. So if you've ever like seen the shower talk videos or the hygiene videos that were super popular about 2 years ago, everybody was talking about like the in-shower moisturizers, like there was like that one coconut one. Anyways, the idea is you just pump some lotion or pour some lotion on your hands, rub it on your like legs and arms in the shower, and then you rinse it off so your skin is moisturized exiting the shower, and then you put more lotion on and your skin is very nice. It's very soft and moisturizing. And if you don't have time to put lotion on outside the shower, putting it on in the shower is a good way to get some moisture if you really don't have time or something, you know what I mean? So that's always a good little tip as well. Okay, so those were my 2 lotion tips. I have 2 body wash tips. So you can always double cleanse, which is a good idea. If you have multiple body washes that you're trying to use up, or bar soap and a body wash that you're trying to use up, use one first and then use one after that. First of all, you'll get extra clean. You know, it's a nice in-shower experience for just like the bubbles, and I don't know, I always loved bubbles, but it's just like nice and bubbly. And yeah, if you use you can use the same one twice, but if you're using multiple different scents, just use one scent and another one. You can match like whichever ones fit together the best. But yeah, that definitely helps use the body washes up faster. Okay, and last body wash tip is use your body wash for bubble baths. Bubble bath, like the actual bubble bath product versus like a body wash. Typically, the ingredients are very similar, so you can just use it in the stream water, like pour some in the stream of water of the bathtub and get a nice bubble bath. And usually it's actually about as foamy or more foamy than some bubble baths as well. Okay, now onto candles, how to use candles up. So I burn candles almost every time I'm home, even if I'm only home for like 2 hours. I light up a candle, let it go, blow it out, just so I get some sort of progress. I know you're supposed to, you can let them burn for up to 4 hours. Yeah, I usually burn them way longer than that, and you know, I burn them like, I don't know, up to 8 hours sometimes, and they don't really get that sooty very often for me, so burn at your own risk for like the 8 hours. But if you burn them every time you're home, even if it's for like 1 to 2 hours, you'll get some progress, which is always good. Then I like to burn candles in multiple rooms. I know this might seem self-explanatory, but like, I live with my parents, turned 18, so I'm still living with my parents. So it's like, my mom doesn't really like, she likes candles, she just doesn't think to burn them. So I'll bring my multiple candles out and I'll burn one in my room, burn one in the living room, burn one in the kitchen. That way, if you're trying to burn 3 candles, it now gets much easier than burning 3 candles in one room over the course of the month. You can also burn a candle while you take a bath, just to like make it a little more cozy, a little more like spa-like. Yeah, that's another way to make sure you're getting good use out of your candles. Like, bring it in the bathroom with you. Don't leave it like unattended while you're like in the bath for a long time, because that's not a good idea. But yeah, that is everything for how to set up, how to pick out products, as well as how to use up the products for product use up. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one.